Okay, hello guys. Today we are going to solve another question, another problem, and it's called palindrome number. Okay, let's go and see what's the question, and we can enjoy the speed of the internet. Okay, what's the question? Given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. Okay, so as you might know, palindrome numbers are those numbers which we can reverse them. If we reverse them, they will be the same. For example, 121 is a palindrome number, but 123 is not. Okay, so we are going to solve this with PHP, our lovely programming language. Okay, let's see how we can solve this. The first way to solve this that comes to my mind is that we can use a string. For example, we can convert a number to a string and check first letter and the last letter repeatedly, frequently, and check if all of those letters are the same or not. But there is a problem here. For example, in example 2 it says input negative 121 from left to right. It reads this from right to left. It becomes this. Therefore it's not a palindrome. So as we found, all of the negative numbers are not palindrome. Okay, so we can say if x is less than 0, so we can say that it's not. Okay, and in the example 1, okay, I'm gonna to convert it. strval would be, I think we can do that with this. Okay, and then we can say we can make a loop from 0 index until the exactly the middle letter. So how can we find it? I think middle index would be len of x and 2. For example, if we divide 5 by 2, it would be 2, and it's correct. I think we need to subtract from 1, because if it is 4, then we have 2, so we need to have 2. Okay, let's continue, and and we will fix the problems in the way. Okay, so we use 4. I'm not sure that this is big enough. Let me see. Okay, and I hope this helps. Okay, I equals 0, and it will be from the middle index, and we need to I plus plus. Okay, and then we will check if strval of I was not equal. Let me check something. We have something like this. We can do something like I if return false, and then I forgot the semicolon. Sometimes when you switch between different languages, you will forget semicolons, because in some languages we don't have it, and this is a problem when you switch between different languages frequently. Okay, so is palindrome X? What do you think about this? Let's test. I'm sure that it would not be correct answer and it will not work, but let's try. I think it's a good idea to test the code in VS Code. I'm very confident, very comfortable in VS Code, but let's try this, and if we got some errors, I will move to VS Code. Okay, so let's check. How can I yes, here we can run the okay, it says that call to undefined language len. Why? What? Okay, let's as I said, when you switch between different language, you forget and you use the wrong functions in those languages. Okay, I think we have len function here. Okay, it says case 1 we have correct answer, and it's in case 2 yes, but in case 3 output is true but expected false. Why? Because let me okay because it's until the middle, and we have a loop on that. Okay, okay, how can we solve these? For example, if we have something like I think we only have an exception for 10. There is no other state or case that we will give the wrong answer. For example, okay, so let's see what happened here, because we say strlen of 10 would be 2, and 2 by divide by 2 will be 1, and minus 1 would be 0. Okay, what's going on here? Expected false. Middle index strlen of 10 would be 2, and strlen would be 2. Divide by 2 will be, let me see. Do you think this is a problem? Let me check. I'm not sure. I think it's not. Okay. Would be 2, so 2 divided by 2 would be 1, and 1 minus 1 would be 0. Okay, so 0, we can say that if it's for example here, if we say if x equals 10, then return false. Okay, but I don't want to do this, you know. Okay, but it's very messy, you know. It's not a good way to handle this, because in this problem, in this question, this works, okay, but it's not a good way to handle these kind of exceptions. We should handle it because there might be a lot of other exceptions. Okay, so I don't want to use this. Okay, so let's check if there is any way. Okay, as we said, we have 10 is the problem. Okay, so not 10 is not the problem. You know, when we run this, it just check these examples. Okay, so when we submit the answer, there might be a lot of states that these cases will not, these answer will not work. For example, yeah, for 19 or this, and also so we can check if the length of the number is 2, so we say we will check it in another way, but also we don't want to do this. Let me check. 2 divided by 2 minus 1, for example, let's me I think it must work, right? It doesn't work. 10, the length of 10 would be 2, and 2 divided by 2 would be 1, minus 1 would be 0. Okay, so 1 minus 1 would be 0. In this loop, we have 0 until the middle index, which is 0. Okay, and we say, okay, we got the error here because it's 0, and when we multiply it by -1, it doesn't work because um, 0 multiplied by my -1 is 0. So we can do a messy thing here, and we can see if the middle index equals 0, make it this. Okay, what? Middle index, what if str val is 0? Okay, this would be 1, and okay, I think this way is not a good way. I will change this. I will say len str, let me length is this, okay, and we say length would be this, and this minus or subtract around minus I. Okay, so we compare first letter with the length of, for example, if it's 2 here, -1 -0, it would be it would be 2, and it would be 1. It would be 0. So compare 0 with 2. What if we say 1? Okay, so length would be 2 minus 0 is 1, it would be 1, and then we have all of this. Let me check, I'm not sure about this. Yes, and I think we can submit this. Yes, accepted. Okay, and we can see the oh, I found another way to solve this problem. We are here, it says that our solution takes this time about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 4 milliseconds to be done, and it's let's check if we can solve this in another way. I think I found another way we can separate let me Excali draw. We can, if we have a number, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, we can divide this something like this and reverse this and check if this is equal with this in the odd numbers. Okay, in the even numbers, so for example this no odd numbers, odd digits. Okay, I mean number of digits. When we have 8 digits, how we can compare? Okay, we just compare this with this. Okay, let me have this as first solution. Okay, maybe this, and we are going to solve this and see that it will take, the first solution will take about 4 milliseconds. Okay, now check if we can solve this in another way. The second solution would be something like this. We check if we need the length. Okay, so we say still length no. First we need the string value with the x, and then we have length of str_val. Okay, would be this. Now we check if length is mod 2 equals 0, it means that the lengths of digits are even. Okay, so in this situation, how should we solve the problem? We say that part 1 is sub-str, I think. I always forget the PHP functions parameters, so we need to solve this captcha to find what is the parameters for sub-str. Okay, oh my god, I'm not sure, should I choose this one? Oh my god, yes, I'm not a robot, maybe. Okay, we have sub-str function, and the first parameter is a string, the second is offset, and the third one is the length. Okay, so the string, which is strval, the offset, which is 0, and the length, that would be length divided by 2. For example, if we have 8 divided by 2 would be 4, so I'm not sure it would be the after 4 or okay. Is it possible to log something here? I'm not sure. Let me check. Echo part 1. Okay, and part 2 would be substr. I think we need this middle index. Maybe we need this always. We always need this. So we say middle index would be something like this. Okay, now middle index here, from middle index, no, strval and middle index and until the end. Okay, let me check this part 2, and now we should reverse. I'm sure that we have a function for reverse. Okay, but it would be PHP reverse string function. It would be strrev. Okay, makes sense? strrev. Okay, and we can say return strrev part 1, no, part 2, but it doesn't, it's not different. We can use both of them, but we are comparing part 1. If part 1 is equal with strrev part 2, so it is a palindrome. Okay, this would be for those numbers with even digits. For odd digits, we will see that we will do this. Part 1 would be, I'm not about this, but I'm sure that middle index, and I hope these echoes worked, because they will help us. And we have substr, strval, and from middle index plus 1. Okay, so I think we are doing a repetitive thing. Okay, so let's try this, and I will refactor the code if it worked. Okay, so part 2 would be something like this, and return part 1 strrev of part 2. Okay, let's run. Okay, the case Okay, we don't have any echoes here. Is it out? Okay, this is 2 and 1 for this. This is an odd 2 and 1. 2 and 1. It means that, let me check. 0, 0. Do you think I should use these letters to have a new line? Let me check another time. So add nothing and 21. What's going on here? Part 1 is this. Part 2 is this. Okay, let me check. Part 1 is nothing. Why? 0 until middle index. Middle index is 3 divided by 2, and which is 1. Yes, it's 2. So I think we should use different middle for these. Okay, so if we have 8, for example, 2, 8 is 8 divided by 2 would be 4. 4 minus 1 would be 3. Okay, so we have 0 until 3. And for 2, we have to divide by 2. It's 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So I think we need a plus here. Okay. Here we have, for example, 5. 5 divided by 2 is 2, and it will be, let's check this. It says that it works, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's submit this and I will refactor it. Wrong answer. Input is 11, cout is 1, and output is false. But okay, why it's the problem? Okay, for 2 divided by 2 is, let me do this. For this. Okay, and but uh, excuse me, I should submit it. Okay, the first part is nothing and the second part is 1. Okay, okay, consider 11 and divide by 2. The length of 11 would be 1 minus 1 is, I think we don't need to do this. For example, if we have this, it would be 2 divided by 2, which is 1, and it will take 0 until 1, which is correct, and then 1, no, it's not correct. Okay, for example, another one would be this. Okay, so 4 divided by 2 is 2, and it will take 0 till 2, and then 2 until the end. I'm not sure, but we can check. Okay, this works in pieces, but here, yes, now we are here. Oh my god, no, what's going on here? What is this? I think let's check this. Let's refactor this because we have, as I can see, these are, this is the repetitive line. Okay, so also this is the 1, 2, another one, another time. We are here. Oh, it's because of the print echo function caused that time. You know, we should not go to this direction. We should go to this direction. Okay, but the 4 milliseconds, remember this. Okay, maybe I could, it's 52% bits, and now check this 4 millisecond, what, excuse me, What's going on here? It doesn't make any changes in the response time, in the okay, and also we can check the memory here. 20, what was the other one? Say second solution, 20 megabyte and 20%. Okay, oh my god, what? It become better. Runtime is, this solution is better, but the I'm not sure what's going on here, but the second solution seems that it's better. I think we can solve this question very simpler and without doing any of these. Okay, so instead of this, we can just say if x or if strval is equal with strrev of strval. Let's check. Oh my god, how simple was this question? 2 milliseconds, 100% of all answers. Excuse me for wasting your time, but this is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next video.